Hello everyone, how is everyone? Welcome to hell. Is my mic volume on? It is on. It actually does work. Hello, how are y'all doing? I think you guys should know the drill by now. Alright, it is the first anniversary for Spelunking. I remember playing this when it's released pretty much. Now we also do have a silly little hat here. Oh, this guy, oh no, that's already in, it just looks different. Don't observe too long, it might stare back. Okay. I gotta have a look at this. Looks cool. Did I just get free? You got free ads? I added monetization just to see how it would be for you guys. For like last stream and now this stream, I want to try it out. But like, free ads? Yeah, I want to read this though. Okay, so 5% chance every 10 seconds for a party. Scales will look up to 35% chance. When a party is thrown, all nearby players gain the party buff for 30 seconds, granting 0.25 luck, 1 speed, and 10 battery, health, and stamina. All players affected are highlighted. The user who threw the party gains 10 plus 10 priority for the same duration will alert all entity to their current location. Oh great, that's not good for what we're doing. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a game night tomorrow as well, so hopefully. The ad, so like I skipped it, but it showed free. Okay, I remember back in the day, back in my day, it used to be 1, and then they bumped it to 2. But free? Free's too much. It's like free is a bit much. Also, I just realized I had this up here because my Limbus computer was lagging a bit. If you acknowledge any god, start praying now. I'm atheist. Dang it, I'm dead. It does make a good point though. Start praying now. I pray to Virgilius to give me mercy, not kill me like he pretty much almost did to Miss Don Quixote. That's who we pray to, Virgilius. Don't kill us, please. Yo, you guys want to know something kind of funny? I was talking to my mum about Limbus Company characters because she knows my parents were talking about the plushies I bought from Limbus, and so I thought it'd be kind of funny if I tested them, or tested my mum on the characters since she's the one that made talk to me about them. So I gave it was like the main cast, so Charon, Dante, Virgilius, and all the sinners. Like 6 or 7 more pushed. No joke, here it was for. Oh my god. I haven't even got 1 yet. Nada. I got none. Okay, both the codes are right here. I'm going straight for them. Okay, we have a drone. We have a businessman too, which I don't like. Okay, so the businessman is a lot more close than I thought he was. I hate TDS. I haven't even played the latest stuff with it, honestly. Okay, now they're pretty much together, so I'm gonna use the drone as like my indicator for that guy. I forgot you existed. Here with us. I think it was Bullseye. You get Death Touch achievement and they reset servers. Oh my god. That is evil. Isn't that like the hardest thing you can do at the moment, innit? Oh, you're kidding. I like how I said, oh, you're kidding, and then I have to say it again for this. Who is this entity, though, is my question. Oh, it's channel. Okay, yeah. Easy game. Easy. Oh, I was like, oh, never mind. It was just above me. It was fine. Yeah, resetting the servers when you're at the end. That is cruel on another level. I forgot to refill my bottle, so I'm going to be dehydrated. Man, I'd want to, but it's a decent start. I don't want to give up right now. Yeah, hello, Ceases as well. Sorry for not saying anything. Okay, gazer and businessman. Which way did he even go in? Okay, it was going this way. I will read what you guys are saying in a moment. Just kind of got focused for a moment. Okay, his channel. That's not bad. That's not bad. I can do this pretty easily. Unless he's on max mode. As I was saying, unless he's on max mode. Alright, nice. I used like 115 Kaplan modules for the event in Limbus, and now I got around the 250 XP ticket. I was forced by my friend to use my Kaplan modules, and I used like 120. And then, literally, it was on Wednesday, by the way, that I did this. And then the next day I found out, when I wake up, I need all those in Kaplan modules. I had 200. And he told me to use them the day before Wall Purchase, where it ended up being one of those events. Like an in Kaplan event. I was gonna say, I'm not doing that. I hear you, drone. I assume Death Touch is quite a bit of RNG, I assume. That's what I'm hearing quite a bit. Okay. It's just impaired! I think that was Bullseye, I just saw. No, it's even worse. Also front flip, by the way. Oh, there's a drone. Okay, also I just realized I'm taking way too long. Wait, are there two drones? I think there might be two drones. Just a tad bit close, you know? Yeah, there are 2 drones. I see them both together there. Oh my god, that was close, that. Is Undertale music? Yes, it's a Hotlands one. A new short video. I watched it during premiere. I watched the whole thing, also Pit Stop, that's good. Is that Warden? Yeah, we have Warden as well. But yeah, I have a story. Actually, yeah, that's the core. Yeah, I have a bit of a story for you guys. Literally happened like less than an hour from like the beginning of stream. Basically, I was playing some Limbus Company. I was doing like a mirror dungeon, getting pretty late into it. My friends wanted to absolutely murder me. Oh. Play it now, feel like this okay, it makes a lot of sound after 15 seconds and those. Oh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be a lifesaver, actually. Donate some stuff to him. Thank you! Ow. Won't be that bad because we Knight Ishmael. I do have her in my loadout actually. But turns out I've been playing a lot of stuff related to Limbus and not knowing how a lot of the offense stuff works. They want it, and I've been like refusing the gifts at the beginning of everything, not realizing. I thought it was like it gave me 2 random extra levels, like, oh yeah, that's fine. Did not. In fact, it made oh god, hello. Almost ran into him then. Okay, so we got grappler. Gonna say, if I get the quarter, that's gonna be a bit. Oh my god, hello. Yeah, they were very disappointed in me because I basically paid 0 to no attention. They're like offense, like, oh my god, I almost ran into him and died. Gonna say, where's the drone? No, let's get B-Sod. What, I pressed E? There we go. I just tried to get as much rest as possible. There. I don't blame you, honestly. I'm scared. You know, the thing is just... Oh god! This calls for I'm skipping this floor. Oh my god. How did it go? So I'm actually on floor 13. It's the first I've ever made it. I never did a floor 15. I've just been doing really dumb stuff. I got Lee Heng. Lee Heng has been fun now. Okay. Multiple, so I got twins. Okay, I see one of the twins. Okay, I'm gonna keep this here because it's a quick and easy one that I can do. Oh, I got Shrieker, I didn't even notice him. Okay, they're all moving away from here. Oh my god, it's Jack again. Why does this game hate me so much? Oh well, that was quick. Okay, so I would go over there right now, but Jack's over there. This is my opportunity. Oh, okay. What is that? That is Jack. You what? Why are you saying what I'm scared in a scared voice? What in the name Limbus was that? I lost death, touched in roughly 40 minutes. These runs take long. Damn. Why does it love the docks maps, this run? Okay, there's no sound, like music. Okay, glad about that. Means I don't have to stress. Oh god, it's Terra Tumor on this map. I am scared for my life. But with Terra Tumor, you can't see where they are, pretty much. Channel, great. Literally at the last task. Water. Okay. We made it to floor 8. We're on floor 8. No, we're on floor 9. Okay, usually once we get past Blessing of the Efficient. Woo! So what I like to see. Usually the floor games we get past floor 8 is usually a good game. Usually, I'm not hoping to jinx it. Oh, I thought Gaze was getting mad at me. Okay, I gotta be quick so that somebody doesn't spawn. Where's Jones? Who's Jones? Oh, great. You, me. Is it bad that I remember her voice lines? Ouch. I don't even know what I got. Jack and Jones were... It's like Jack and Jill. Alright, floor 10. I'm in the caverns now, chat. Okay, this is like one of the biggest maps. That's not particularly the best. Also, can only see stuff that's on the top of the map, really. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. That's basically it. Okay, there is a drone. I thought I died for a second when I slipped. Okay, well, I'm not doing that. I'm to keep hearing that drone. I don't trust it. Whenever I hear the drones, I'm just like, yeah, how about no? Go take him out though. Question is, oh, what has spawned? Okay, Gazer, that would have been already here. The thing I'm worried about is, what is this other creature? Because I have literally no idea. Oh wait, he is on the other side of the wall. So what was this extra enemy then? YouTube feed. I'll play on my own in DS, and I was about to put your stream on my second phone. Yes, I have two phones. Until I got 3 ads. Brick was, oh my god. He what? Jeez. What is wrong with YouTube? Oh, I'm deaf. Okay, so channel is gonna be not too big of a problem, but it's a problem either way. There was a drone. Oh my god, I was like panicking that entire time. I was like, what if there's a drone? What's a drone? What if there's a drone? There wasn't a drone. This map? Oh god, there's gonna be so many things. Actually, there's only 3, but still. Not good to have that many things. Okay, so a Warden and a Shrieker. That is bad news. Oh, B-Sod, actually. This is a good seed. I just gotta finish things quick.
Friend, don't make the fuss. You'll never guess who's here with us.
What? Oh! Did I miss a thing? Get me out. Just get me out. Oh, okay. Hey, at least they aren't ads in the stream just when you click on it. Alright. Yeah, still. I am trying to lock in as best as I can. We're getting very close to the break room. Wait, what's our danger sensitivity? I think there was a danger sensitivity notification. No. Oh, that's Apollyon. Yeah. He is one fast boy. Okay, this is, pretty decent. Just got this and I'm done. Okay, one more floor and then we got the break room. Oh. I'm quite worried. Thing is, I still got 10 more floors after this. Great. I hear a drone. Oh, a drone's up there. The other drone there, I would have been so annoyed. Oh my god, there's a businessman. Oh god, yeah, I'm out. This is a jack level. I'm out. Thing is that there's only a certain amount of times you can skip. Oh, great. Tasso now. Yeah, how's chat doing? How is le chat? Holy break. Wait, what? Wait. Where's my break room? Oh my god, I thought you only had to. It was 2 skips. Well, time to lock in. Apollyon, twins I hear. lucky. I don't think I can do this, chat. The dodges. What did I die to? Oh, I died to staying on the level too long, poison. That was so good. Okay, so like, by it looks to me, you only get one skip. 20 minutes to get Cowboy Eco. Damn, that would have been so good. I was actually kind of close. Okay, stupid. I have a stupid idea. Very, very stupid idea. But I'm interested. What if I just kept skipping? Like, whenever a jack appears, I just skip. No matter what. Even if it's an easy game, I just skip. Okay, I'm gonna do some skipping and do a bit of practice on those big levels, just in case I need to. Let me look at these. So... Ophil sticks, burst entities are very I'm just wondering if there's like because usually you get like 2 to 3 skips. Anyway, I'm gonna go get myself a drink real quick. Be right back. Alright, I'm back, chat. You thought it was a good idea to make an achievement that seems near impossible if you don't install enemies with your only way to get money being cowboy? I don't know. Paradox from games. That's my guess. Who's that? Wait a minute. Who's that? I'll check some of that. So say how you can text in the YT chat. Yeah, I assume in Discord, so I'm just making sure. Oh my god, yeah. Members cannot send messages, messaging friends, yeah, that sort of stuff. There we go. Let's descend, shall we? Alright, so there's a note here. We didn't get this map at all when we played. grab this stuff. Hello, nothing the thing. Yeah, how are you doing? How's life? I am personally very tired. That's now just up doing work, so yeah, fun. Yeah, I'll get this done, but not generate. I'll leave the generate for last. I'll always say when TBB stream. Right, when I say TBB, it sounds like CBBS, which is like the kids thing in like the CBBS is like the kids entertainment thing on in the UK. I don't know. Yeah, I'll do it as a random games thing in future. I'll have to see. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna do some practice, didn't I? Because I gotta do some practice for skipping floors. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go on normally and just see how I do. No reading of the smart stream when? I honestly doubt it. I'll be honest. Petra, I wanna read. I need to read. What's the one based in Lobotomy Corp? I need to read that one because I can actually read that one. I know it's not canon anymore, but still, I want to read it. In the void! Hi! I'm just hanging in the wall. It was a Wonderlab, okay. Just, hi guys! Look at me! Alright, yeah, I need to do that practice for the skipping though. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna practice some skipping floors and see how well I can deal with the pain that it brings. I mean, it's definitely possible, the thing, but yeah. No, you gotta start praying now. I did pray, and Vigilius was not the right person to pray to. Let's pray to Sancho this time. I don't know. It's just the first character that came to mind. She technically can't live for longer, so maybe she's a god. Pray to Jesus. But the problem is I'm atheist. I gotta find my own god. Yeah, let's see how this goes out though. Gotta start skipping floors now. I want to practice the thing. We're gonna practice like the hell room. We can start doing it consistently, that's really good. Not sure if I can skip again. I think it's like you have a cooldown between floors before you can skip again. Yeah, I can't skip. I'm so close in 3-starring Chapter 2. I am literally on the last level on Chapter 1 with 3 stars, and I'll have Lil Doombringer. Yeah, I was gonna say, I heard you. Whee! Never get to see us. She's such a pain, but I do like her character. Another game because skill issue. Ways to speed up the game via Robux. Yeah, no, they should keep Blocktail, not Blocktail, the Battle Bricks the way it is, because it's good. A Tret Stroke complaints. Oh my god, just the increase from like 2 and 3 entities to 6. Are you guys all ready to speedrun? Okay. Alright, not bad. Oh great, we've got mimics. So yeah, for a second my fear was increasing. Alright, we're halfway through and we've already done the majority of it. Oh my god, that mimic didn't see me somehow. Oh great, right, I forgot health. Okay, so not only do I have to be quick, I've also got to be quick with health. Oh god. What does he do without knowing sniper was a thing? There's sniper? I didn't even know sniper, and I'm like chapter 3. Alright. You're really low level. That's up +2 all stats up per empty stat. Yeah, it's just not good. Alright, so I need to keep an eye on my health because it does start to get low fast. On these levels. The good thing about this is that we'll only have one dangerous entity. That's the good thing about this. Sure, we're gonna have the levels in between, but I think it's worth it. Like literally every HP heavy stages for bosses. Alright. Is like sniper like a late game thing, or is it like an early thing you can get? Sniper is locked after stage 10, chapter 1. Really? Wait, is it paintballer? I have paintballer, I just never leveled him up. Yeah. I just never leveled him up. I think they're useless and slow. Oh, maybe not. Alright, let's see how this goes then. I use a witch. I think I might have witch. I'm not sure if I do or not. I might not. Alright, so I gotta do this level. Yeah. I'll say, by the looks of it, the thing isn't too hard, you just gotta do it quick. Oh, hello drone. I see you here. Sarcasm. He do be running. She's singing. I just want to get my task done, okay? Guess that, I thought it was going my way. But I determined such high HP unit on high DPS. Fair. Oh yes, that was amazing. I hate drones. Drones are such a pain. They just delay stuff so that you just get yourself killed. Yeah, what if our target was just to delay, was just to skip drone levels? So if there's a level of a drone, we skip it. I'm not sure we've dealt with drones before. Depending on the map, I think it might be a good idea to just skip it. If it's a map that's easy to deal with drones, then we'll go on that level. Restart extreme with sniper as my backliner. There. And if you put it with like the drummer or the trumpet guy, you should have a fine. Also, have I got Curse of the Blind or something? Or the Lost? It's the Lost, yeah. You used to use Crypt. I use Crypt quite a lot. Crypt's decent, like Mafia Crypt, I mean. He's been one of my main DPSs. It was cringe. I didn't think it was a cringe, I just thought it was decent DPS. Actually, wait. Quicker things I can do with it. Nope. Better though. I'll buy it. Yeah, Mafia Crypt's good. This map? But hey, I did not get affected by the thing, I'm happy. Yeah, I don't like you. Done, okay. Like 30 minutes because I didn't get Death Curse in the final wave. Really? Actually, getting it on the last wave would actually be pretty decent because you have to move it here. At the same time, you kind of decided to put yourself through this hell. What do you think about it, really? Okay, Terror Tomb, I hate you. Alright, let's get out of here. Not too bad. We haven't had any drone shit or annoying drone maps at least. That's good. There don't seem to be any notes in there. note here. I don't see any sort of drone. Gonna say he's gonna have a visit in a minute. He's in fact having a visit. I think this is the best way of staying out of view. I always love that slipping. What extra entity? Okay, twins. I was gonna say that is extremely loud. I just like my entire floor started vibrating because my parents playing something like max volume on the TV. They're not deaf, I'm surprised. EV is also strategy games, so plan anything to win it and use that big brain of yours, which explains more about the fake community. This that's actually such a good way of explaining it. Like about the Forsaken community, they're not very small. Like, hey, I'm a bad player, but this person's a lot more good at the game. They're a hacker! Okay, this is pretty easy. Just checking around for, what's it called? Any upgrade stations, and there does not seem to be any. Hi, are you scared? I'm saying it's just impaired. Is it bad that I know the voice lines? Probably. Hi, hi, hi! I brought a thing. It's just impaired. In players when you can't just join a game, play your mind turned off for 20 minutes and get a skin. I need to think ahead more about my strategy. May not have got stuck on chapter 4 stage 15 3 star 3, damn. That's actually kind of crazy though. TVB is almost at 25k concurrent more when the usual. Yeah, it used to be that, didn't it? Oh god, yeah, that's actually really good. Whee! It literally looked like one of those cartoon things where the characters fall over, just like face first. I really did just look like that for a moment. Where'd she go up here? Oh, it was a mimic, I didn't realise. 3-star wasn't bad for me because I got tarnished before I went for it. Whoever tarnished it, yippee. Like 8% of stages, fair. Still no idea who it is, but fair. Alright, instantly head over here, see what tasks I can do. Okay, literally just code tasks. Usually these ones are like the biggest pain to get out of the way because everything likes to hang around here. As I was saying, hello Terra Tumor. Time to kill your child. Let's have to go back real quick. I'm gonna grab all of this. Because that is loot. Loot is good. Hi. Oh god. It's just imperfect. So she's like a giant tumored battler with 10 HP at level 30 that spawns smaller guys every time he slams and does good AoE. Damn. Basically like Telemon, but instead of healing he spawns stuff. Pretty much. Oh god. I'm so dead. Okay, I already see a drone. See several drones. I'm gonna get them all together. I'm gonna run to the other side of the map and do tasks. Okay, so it's just 2 drones, a grapple, and a shrieker. Okay, not bad. Jack is very scary, I don't like him. Oh, I had literally everything I hate at the same time. Except Terra Tumor. Terra Tumor was the only thing that wasn't there. L is a fat brick and turns into a fat wall when it dies. 50k HP and Omni Immune. Omni Immune? What's Omni Immune? Grappler and him. Okay, that's not even a problem. The only problem with him is that he's just kind of slow. So it's kind of hard to know where he is, I guess. With us. Tannish Sword has 3 lethal hits of our ability, and when he loses enough HP or gets lethal hit, you lose. And now I'm going faster, attacking faster. Is it like a random one that you can get from the wheel or something? Is that what it is? Apollyon. I guess I could try. Okay, I've lost him. Yeah, no. I'm not doing this. Tennis Slinger, unlikely will be a railgun. Oh wait, I'm of 3-star chapters on tumor. Okay, I understand, yeah. I basically did the brew, but on tumor. I don't like him. Thanks to a level 4 mafioso grip. Wait, what? Oh, damn. Say that about every tarnish. Basically, tarnish are really good. Okay, I hear a drone, but it's a good map to deal with drones, so I'm not complaining. That could have gone badly. Oh, I've just realized we're starting to have to deal with 5 tasks now. That was Jack. And I'm out. Bye. I don't like Jack. That is trial against Cesus. I see. I need to play Tumor mode, honestly. I'm literally done nothing for Tumor. Oh, I got a quarter, I didn't realize. Okay, what's on this map? One pay attention on my entities. Oh wait, I think that was free. I saw my stream playback. Okay, so we got a long walk. Okay, so a pretty decent matchup we're dealing with right here. Alright, got both the codes. Oh, that was easy. So I've not played Tumor. Oh, I wish you'd be looking Tumor later. I won't play it. It's faster, battler, but expensive. Yeah, sounds about right. Oh, great. Multiple dangerous. I am scared. I mean scared, I mean scared. I hate that all those twins were right there.
One is fun, but two
I hate how she just spawned something.
real quick or lose your
Just like that. Oh my god, there's literally two twins. Two sets of twins. She just spawned two more enemies out of the... There are so many. Okay. I know where to put this, I just need to make it there. Well, I was going this way anyway. Oh. Okay. We're out. We're free. Hey, hello, okay. Hey, bro. Love how chat is talking about something completely unrelated to stream. They changed Lil Death's gimmick. Lil Death's gimmick. When TDX? Not sure really. No, the down game. Oh my god, we're at the break room! We're free! We're free for a little bit. TDX is 15 minutes? Probably not. Still, finally, we made it to the break room. Anyway, who's ready for gambling? Break room in max mode? Yeah, you get it. The reason why I didn't get it before was because I skipped literally the floor before, and yeah, no good idea. They got it. One thing they did change. I'm not sure if it's only in max mode or if it's just in general, but they kind of like break the these once you use them too many times. Anyway, what I do want is you, Bloxicola. Like the most useful item here. There is a chance. No. Not for a while, probably. Alright, he now rated at 2-3. What I want to do is be able to reach envy. That's my goal anyway. Curse of the Coward. Which one's that? Okay, it's this map. Okay, we got the twins. Oh my god, leave me be. Okay, can't be taking this long though. Okay, there we go. I thought I heard something else. Forgot about that. Alright, I'm gonna use the med kit while I'm in this. 6 entities? That's gonna be like several 1-pointers. Like I was saying, several 1-pointers. How many 1-pointers is the question? Okay, we got a Long War, Shrieker, Shrieker. Oh, Long War. This is why I hate drones. And they even try to make so I can't skip the floor. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip the floor of this one. We're gonna have to risk it. Time for the YOLO chat. Hey Sleepy, sorry I have what floor? 16. Alright. Wait, it's a normal floor. Okay. This is a floor we died on last time. Like, on our last really big run. That actually did well. Okay, so I got Mimic, a Businessman, Grappler. Okay. This is where I'm gonna have to start focusing like mad. Please start walking the other way. Yes. Oh, he didn't even see me. It's free, just like my soul. Shireen does huge DPS. Head my head, bro. Bro, what happened to my head? I hate the Shrieker. Of course he always likes to come at the worst timings possible. As last time. Actually, no, the last bit I had when it came to that long of a run. Actually, so my top runs have been floors 15, 16, 17. 17 was on that map. This game's fun, they said. Same thing. This game is hell. The bullseye foot stomp, yeah. Okay, getting this map early is a good thing because less chance of getting it. I'm scared. Most people are. I don't want it to happen. Nobody does. Will it make me? Will it be like falling asleep? No. Alright. There we go. Scary TVB, sorry. If you play to check for in 3M, it will spawn and it will absolutely destroy your base. It does huge damage. And a lot of HP. I don't know if it's actually real. Like, it just something that spawns. Unless you're not joking, that'd be kind of funny. Okay, hair businessman. Let's go to the opposite side of the map from it. And start doing tasks. See where he is. And then just run to the other side of the map. See a projected. That almost killed me. I'll read it. That's why you went over there that quickly. Huh? Found little spin round. Yeah, I've been playing this game way too much with this mobs. I literally remember her voice lines. Woo! Hello! Hello, Dealmaker. Oh god. Hi, channel. Also, it's a good force. He's so weird and straight. Also, stage 28, you say, oh god, I know who you was talking about. Scary. Sounds scary. Hello. They're just like a lurker only. I see 2 lurkers, I think. Yeah, 2 lurkers. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna be doing though, like every Sunday, I'm gonna like make a short just about stuff that I've been working on really. Shows my skills development, I guess. Idea what you gotta talk about? I do not know what TDX, TDS, whatever it is. Tower Defense X and Tower Defense Simulator. That's what they are. Then the Battle Brooks. Hate you. Whee! Oh my god, it was literally Terratuma. I saw that I saw his silhouette. I swear I did. I think we got Terratuma. I don't like that. You and me. I think I'm lagging. It felt like I was yeah, I am lagging. Is stream lagging? I don't think it is by the looks of it, but still, I'm lagging a bit. Which isn't good. Yeah, sometimes when I'm just pressing stuff, it just doesn't work. This could end up being my demise. Hello, drone. Sounds so, like, dimmed out. Hi, I'm scared. I brought a thing. It's just impaired. Oh god! I don't like the thing she's brought. It's extremely scary. And it spotted me. Yeah, I was just dead. Hey, at least like it was just a serial killer. I had the code stuff. It's just Gazer was being a pain, and then yeah, everything was a pain. killing battlers. Might be my new favorite survivor. She's extremely fun. Fair do. Oh yeah, I was look, I've just got I got a notification from CSUS about a comment they did, saying just keep on the good work, you will get there eventually. The animations I've been doing on that short. Funny thing, there was like one kid, who you can obviously tell was a kid and understood little to nothing about animation. And basically, let me just pull it up right here. Let me just pull it up. YouTube Shorts. Here we go. Now you can see here, bro, stop using free models to this. So I'm just using the free models, which it to be honest, it isn't even a free model. It's built into Moon Animator, so it wasn't free at all. And then I said I was using model input from Moon Animator. What's wrong with using a free model? Because what is wrong? It said, LilGala, how can you even practice or what? Just stare at it. It's not how animation works. But if he even watches this, which I doubt. Like, just for anyone that's out there, they're really useful to learn start practicing. So you can use free models, even custom models, to practice animation. It's the process of learning how to move the character smoothly, where to move their body to make a fluid motion. That didn't even make sense there a bit, but you know what it was about. My current animations aren't the smoothest, but the more I practice, the more proud I'll be of my work, even if it's free model or not. Chat GPT. so it's just the okay, and then it's just them taking the mic. This bro, and he's earning is earning 12 pence per stream. What is he supposed to do? I just thought that was really funny. I just thought, huh. This isn't me, and then a couple of us just started calling to take the mic. Love it. Alright, we haven't managed to get an envy run yet. We need to get an envy run. So I just realized this. I'd rather get docs out the way quickly. So ping seems to be good. It was either a rage bait or just kind of. It was a kid. You could. Do you want to know how I could tell it was a kid? Do you want to know how I could tell it was a kid? It was a kid because they made a video on Grow a Garden. I made a single video and it was about trading on trading on Grow a Garden. And then ever be. Oh, hello, Bullseye. And 100% a kid. Yeah. I think they had some of it. Who let their 6-year-old on their iPad? Literally 2-year-olds get iPads now. It scares me. I didn't get like. The most I got was either like Angry Birds. So I got Angry Birds on my to play on my tablet, which I got when I was like quite a bit older. I think I was 9 or 11 when I think I got when I was 11. I got my phone. I think it was 11. I got my phone, and then 12 Try to think. So 11 I got my phone. I think when I was 9 I got a tablet so I could play like games on. I was very good at following the rules. I didn't break any rules. Which was good. I remember as a kid I wasn't exactly the nicest of kids. I'll be honest, I was quite a brat. I'm an adult now. I've learned a lot more. Oh my god. Well, I'm not a full adult. I'm a young adult. I'll be an actual adult like next year. But still, I used to be quite the brat. One thing my parents said was how me watching Horrid Henry, which was like a kids thing, was what made me misbehave quite a lot. That's one thing I was told. I'm not entirely sure if it was true, but according to my parents it was. He was quite a griefer. I was. I joined someone I knew from my school. He wasn't particularly the nicest of people. But I joined I ended up trying to be friends with. I always try to be friends with the nicer kids, with the not nice kids, more popular kids. I never really had any like actual friends until like college. I had friends, but they're more like temporary at points. Impaired. But yeah, I just try to befriend the popular kids. They were very bad people. I've seen some have seemed to grown up now, which is good. But they weren't nice kids. Because of that, oh great. But my teachers weren't great either. Primary school was... My secondary school was terrible, but my primary school fired a teacher just because they, just because the teacher actually cared about me. Just because they realized about all the other kids and that, because all the parents didn't like her, the principal decided to, fire her. Wait to admin Nolly noise. Halfway to death. Because of a pyramid looking thing. But yeah, a teacher got fired just because they actually tried helping me. Honestly, I wouldn't have found out that I was autistic until like I was quite a bit older. Yes, I am autistic. But yeah, fun. I remember we have it sounds evil what it's called. In my secondary school there was like this thing called isolation. It sounds like, okay, I am so skipping. Holy story time. Yeah, I'm giving you guys some early stories of my life. Also, that was an upgrade terminal, I should have got that. But also that was a Curse of the Coward. When I was already? I've only skipped once. Okay, time to lock in. Oh my god, that was way too close. Yeah, as a kid, kid though, I was bullied the majority of my school. The majority of my school in secondary school, I was bullied. I remember one time, some people tried throwing me inside a bin. Not even joking, some people actually, just because, like, I would be in, when it came to school and that, it felt like I was being, like, people taking turns on doing stuff to bully me. Like, it was mainly this big group, and then it moved to, like, a small group of people that tried doing even worse stuff. That sort of thing. What floor? I can't remember. But we're on this thing. I will continue the rest of the story once I've finished this. Okay, hello. Okay, there's Napoleon. I'm just trying to do the tasks. Yeah, it's a GG. Yeah. LilGala's backstory. Oh yeah, they tried to put me in a bin. I have had a lot of different ways that people tried doing stuff to me during secondary school and primary school. Secondary school, primary school was just kids trying to like trip me over, and then I'd like, I was taught. I'll be honest here. I was basically the school snitch, but I wouldn't have been like that. Like I stopped when I was in like near the end of year 9, so basically I think grade 10 for you guys. But the whole reason why I was like that, one, I was autistic, so I kind of didn't understand as well, and two, I was I was always just following what I was taught by my parents and teacher, and my parents started telling me not to do snitch and that. And I eventually stopped, but I'd already had a lot of stuff go on, so people just kept going at me. So it was a bit too late for that. Murder you? No one tried murdering me? Actually, wait, no. One person did, actually. Okay, I have a few stories. So basically, it took turns. So this is like in the turn of the people who tried throwing me in the bin. There was also another person, who we'll call Jag. That's his actual name, but we'll just call him Jag. And Jack, what he decided to do was he liked to touch me, like just like he'd either poke me, but then it started getting a bit off, if you know what I mean. He is but you get really weird bullies, man. Got a podcast. He started like let's just say feeling. Let's just say feeling. And it was very uncomfortable. And lots of people, other people that originally bullied me, started getting at it because they realized that they could start doing this. So what they started doing was trying to touch me as well. And one time when they did it, I tried. Oh, hello. God, that's weird. Yeah. Oh my god, I just noticed him like last second. But one time, basically, there's like 2 floors of my secondary school. It's quite a long drop down. You are now negative 9,999,999 social credit. I was digging in. But what I'm gonna limit what I'm gonna say, what I'll be saying in the stories, because obviously there's what's it called? YouTube. But one thing that did happen though is that there's like a balcony, pretty much, and I decided having enough of these people trying to touch me in that, so I actually tried swinging at the person who decided to do it. They're all laughing, by the way. It was like a group of people, and one of them tried doing this. I tried swinging at them, but I'm not a very strong swinger at all. I'm not a strong punch. Gonna happen. And basically, with that, he tried. With that, he ended up just like pushing me slightly, and it felt like my body was about to fall off the edge of the railing of the balcony. And I would probably fall head first off the balcony. Now, I don't think it would be something to kill me, but it could potentially do stuff like either paralyze or put me in the hospital for a while. But the thing is, it would have been even worse now that I think about it, because it was like just above like this ramp, which had like a railing, not a railing, like just a short wall that goes up along the ramp. So I would have probably hit my head or some part of my body on that, which would have made things like 10 times worse. Story in LOR. True, I'm interested now. This is my book, I'm telling it to you guys. So yeah, now these aren't bullies. There was one kid who was just a total, yeah. He was a little kid, he always thought he was really big and strong. My cousin had experience with his brother. They're not the nicest of people. But, this was the first, I'll tell you guys the first thing that happened that's similar to this story. Because actually, now that I think about it, they both did the exact same thing to me. Oh, hello. They both did the exact same thing to me, just in different ways in a way. Just one was weaker than the other. Now, usually, when it comes to, what's it called? When it comes to going out, I was originally with my ex, who she was a Miss Daddy Issues, if you know what I mean. But I was with her and then my friend at the time. Well, actually, we're still friends. He's in my college class. Oh, I got it wrong. Oh, it's you. But they thought it'd be this. I was walking out of college with them. Not college, school up with them. Oh, hello. I thought you went around again. But I was leaving school, and then there was a group of Romanians. Yeah, they're Romanian. We had like quite a lot of Romanian students, and just Romanian people who would move into the UK around where I live. And what was bro doing? That fits perfectly my story, actually. What that game just said. But what would happen is there's like the bike shelter thing. We were walking past that, and there was a couple of people. Two of them should have been there, but then there was one girl there. Like it's two guys and a girl. The girl is actually the girlfriend of all these guys. And this guy, I could tell, would probably be like someone who would be who would be like the abuser in an abusive relationship, unfortunately. But he thought it'd be a good idea to start saying how he'd effing killed that person. So like pointing at me, pointing at my ex, pointing at my friend that just walked off, and pointing at someone else. And I looked at them. He noticed me looking at them, and he said, "Isn't it me?" or whatever. I just ignored, walked past. And when it came to it, I just walked past quietly, and then he came up to me. I think he tried grabbing. I'm not sure if he did try grabbing me or not on the shoulder. Oh, so basically did a death threat. It was basically saying how he killed people, pretty much. And what he then did next was insane. I told them to F off because, they did try grabbing me. I told them to F off. And as I tried to get out quickly, my mum was literally just outside the school as well in her car. She was just waiting for me. And I am very lucky I had my back on because for all I know, I could be paralyzed. Because he decided to do a certain thing called drop kicking behind my back. And it wasn't just your average, like, weak one. It was a proper forceful one. He was strong. Happening in the UK? Yeah. Yeah, it's all fun in the UK. No, not really sometimes. And I didn't even know this person. He just decided to drop kick me. No middle school behavior, but this guy, he wasn't even in the age of being someone school. He was like 18, I think. I was only like 15 at the time. Have the reason to do that? Do you have the right to fight back? That's the thing. He ran up instantly. He literally did it. The people are cowards when they do stuff like this. They do something and then they'll run off immediately. My mum actually, my ex helped me up and all that stuff. But oh hello, oh hello. Help me up, and then my mum saw what happened. She started running over as fast as she could. And she did. My mum is a very protective mother. she can be scary, but she risked her own health to chase the guy in her car, cut them off, and start. Oh hello. And just started recording for police evidence and that. Nothing ended up happening. The guy got away because my girlfriend really did not help when it came to stuff with the police and that. But yeah, just all fun. What was I saying? Sorry, I got distracted because I was hearing a Mr. Drone here. Oh yeah, it goes down here as well. Also, my health is getting a bit low. And basically, wait, where is the I'll just do this. Track him till the end. So you recorded the guy and that. Like he full on ran off. He was gone but my mum still managed to catch up to him somehow. I'm so surprised she did. It is a very long road, but he got around the corner and everything. She recorded him, and unfortunately, she got the recording. I'm pretty sure sending them into the police and everything. There's a police department nearby the school, but nothing happened in the end, and he just got away with drop kicking a random person. Like, my bag was probably the only reason why I'm not paralyzed. If I didn't have my bag on that one time, I would have, like, I mainly did have my bag on most of the time, but sometimes I just didn't. If I didn't have it, yeah, he literally did hit and run. If I didn't have my bag then, I couldn't, for all I know, I could be paralyzed. That's what my mum said. If I didn't have my bag on, I'd be, I could have been paralyzed. So yeah, life's fun. He had 20 plus. Yeah, I really did. And then there was this other time. There's this little brat. We'll just call him the little brat. 200 HP, yeah. But this little brat, what he decided to do is follow me the entire way to my car, so like my mum's car. I got into the oh, I was gonna say, hey you drone. I was getting into the car. I was trying to just stay away from the kid, but he just kept following me. And then I think I was walking with a couple of people, a couple of my friends, and just in front of them, and in front of my mum, this kid decided to drop kick me in the back seat. Like, I've been drop kicked by 2 people, and that was in the same year. Keep in mind, I've never been drop kicked before until these couple of days. Hearing soil while being forsaken. Think kid stuff. I remember, actually, I was volunteering at a cafe. I'm one of like the main people that work there. So like he was like one of the leading people. It was like a volunteering cafe. And a lot of kids started messing around upstairs in the cafe and like shattered a glass bottle. He responded, oh, it's just kids being kids. I'm like, what? It's just kids being kids. LilGala possibly done to be drop kicked twice. Nothing, they just hated me. Well, the guy I didn't even know. I think just because I told him to F off, he thought, drop kick. And then, this kid just thought, just hated me. I think I barely even knew him really, but he just hated me, followed me. I can't remember what happened in the past for him to get so aggravated at me, and just decided to drop kick me. Guess people just hate you for no reason. I was mainly hated in the past just because I was an easy person to be picked on. And I was also the snitch as well. Sorry, just focusing on that for a second. Yeah, just I think I was just hated for being a snitch and also being someone who's easy to mess with. Pretty much. Those are the back street. Really is. Oh, it's Napoleon. But I was I was pretty young. Oh, hello, Napoleon. Yeah, I wasn't the most understanding of kids, but I eventually got there. I'm taking way too long on this. Oh, come on. Can a man just not do his tasks? Actually, I've been drop kicked 3 times actually. The first time I was in primary school, like when I was like in year 4, year 5. I've been drop kicked 3 times in my lifetime. Oh my god, it's right here. And what did I do to get drop kicked 3 times in my life? Yeah, the first time, kid was getting really mad at me. He was like my first ever main bully. This main bully sent me to the hospital. Oh, I ran out of health. This main bully, when I was in primary school, he sent me to the hospital once. Live in the Project Moon City or what? USSR. Yeah. Yeah. But I did, what happened is, I'll tell you the dropkick story first before we move into the hospital story. Oh, it's become 9 o'clock. When it came to this kid, let's call him John. Let's call him John. We've got Jack and John. But yeah, well, we've got John. That's his, this guy's name. Is it actually? But basically, I'm pretty sure he was just trying to be cruel and that towards me. And then I think I made like said something that annoyed him. So he thought it'd be a good idea to get to drop kick me. He did get punished. He actually got punished for once because I kind of just like, there's no teacher there, so that's when he did it. Of course he did it when no teacher's around, but still. The teacher was gone for a little bit, like, she was meant to be at this room. It's like a thing for like people with special needs or something, I'm not entirely sure. But I was here, and when we entered the room we usually go into, he just jumped up and drop kicked me. Feel bad for you. Honestly, I wouldn't be the person I am today if I didn't get drop kicked 3 times. Wait, guys, what's the so funny? What if I lined up and then I was gonna try to launch myself inside. That'd probably be funny. Okay, I like move now. Really, have nothing better to do? Yeah, they really do. But I think it was before. This is what happened before the drop kick, and this was like my first proper bullying instance. So what happened is I went into we have like we had like a massive playground. It was big in primary school. But when it came to it, I entered the we had to go to our lessons. So obviously I was going to our lesson, but there were 4 kids who grouped together, one of them being my main bully. And they thought, hey, what if we cover enough ground so that we can block him completely off of the classroom? And we had something called the walk and talk area, which was like a side bit. You weren't meant to run, you were only meant to talk and walk and talk in that area. But it was like my only option out. Usually I'd just just jump down the stairs because I thought it was fun, and it was. But this one time I was going to, my body just froze before I jumped. That was a bad idea. Because I didn't jump, I just kind of, yeah, I jumped, but the main guy caught up to me. And when I jumped down the stairs, when I finally built up the courage to jump down the stairs, he grabbed me by the collar, pulled me back slightly, and let go, and I just fell down. Now, a dinner late, I started crying because I was a kid, obviously. And also, it was also very painful, like I said, to go to the hospital. But dinner lady came over and said, "Oh, don't worry, it's not that bad." And then she saw the back of my head. It was bleeding like mad. The thing is that I forgot to mention that. No, I didn't forget to mention. I just didn't mention to you guys yet. I fell on hard concrete stairs and hit my head on the edge of it. What? You didn't even touch me. But yeah, hard concrete stairs, guys. You give me cool kneecaps, yeah. And my head. Some people think that speakers with cameras in elementary. Huh? I'm pretty sure if even the nurse fought overtime after seeing the blood, then yeah. That's bad. Yeah, but I just like, I had to go to the hospital right after that. So that was fun. So yeah, that was a very enjoyable day. I remember one time there was one teacher I did not like. She was incredibly strict. And she wasn't like those strict teachers that are strict for a good reason. She's one of those strict teachers that were strict for, like, just being strict. After hearing this story, it makes me think my class is peak gaming, even though it sucks. Rolled down the stairs. Yeah, it's not very smart. But basically, we had like, there's something called cross country. Basically, you run around the entire field. I did not want to do that, so I got to skip it. But there was one kid, let's call him, let's just call him Kid. But we're on the computers, and he was struggling to log in. I knew how to log in for him, so I was going to help him. But the teacher said, "Okay, Cameron, you're not allowed to do, go up, you're not allowed to help him. You're not allowed to go and help him. You're not meant to talk with anyone else or deal with the computers." I was trying to be a good person and just help him get his computer sorted out, because he was also a friend of mine. And as much as we didn't talk too much, we're like friends that were friends of another friend. So I was just trying to be nice and help him, but I was getting told off. Worse than mine, Christ. You had a bad time. I did go through a bad time, especially in Undertale. But yeah, I tried helping this guy out. And he said, "Okay, Cameron, stop helping him, or else you're gonna have to, or you're coming off the computer." I was like, "That's just unfair. I'm just trying to help this person out." I said, so I think I even asked her, "Well, can you help her out?" She's like, "No." And who's gonna help him? You'll have friends. I do. I didn't really have any proper friends until college. Like, there's one girl I did talk to who was Ukrainian. I actually started talking to her again. But she's just like, she was like the quiet kid. Because she was Ukrainian, didn't really know much about English. She didn't know how to speak very much. I'm pretty sure she can be quite talkative, but in her own language. Also, I just realized that's floating for that. But she was like the only person I actually talked to much. Thing is, one thing I find funny that later on, I hate Taratuma. Be gone, evil demon. Don't wheeze yourself, don't wheeze yourself. The one thing that I did find different is how quite a lot of people like in like the last year of secondary school, they actually started talking to me about like their problems and that they've had in life. There was actually one girl. She knew I was being bullied in that, but she just let it slide because she was worried about getting bullied herself, which I guess is understandable. She said how she wanted. She said this all to me because she was like, because then she actually started getting bullied herself by the people she tried being friends with and that. She was friends with them for a while before they started bullying her herself, and she was saying how she was just being scared of like being bullied herself, and she knew I was going through it, but she was just scared herself, which I understand. And she's a pretty nice girl actually. But it's just quite a few people started coming up to me and actually talking about their problems. Because people started realizing that I'm not actually that bad of a person. And that I'm actually someone who can, yeah. Who people can actually talk. I remember I was a huge crybaby. I'm not sure if I told the story. It's one of my favorite stories to talk about from secondary school. Basically, during year 8, like every single year, you're gonna have that one guy that's meant to be like the tough guy, like the popular guy or whatever, that's really tough and that. And there's one guy who, let's call him William. Let's just call him Will. He was just he wasn't a nice person whatsoever. He got himself into isolation. So basically isolation is where you're like stuck in a room for like half a day to a full day. For the entire school day as punishment. And I got into this, which I guess it was fair what I did, but I just had enough of him. But I just got that fed up of him that I made him cry. Rune and Nolly as V, that was funny. Fair. But I made him cry just because I had enough of him. Basically, he'd annoyed me a lot. And he'd also tried to pick on me quite a lot. He'd hang around the person I was meant to be my friend. But in the end I found out he wasn't quite as nice of a person as he was. He ended up just being not a good person. Hi, you're pain. But what was I saying? Give me a sec. Okay. I would make them mentally ruined or physically. But I end up just bending. It was like arm wrestles and that, but the thing is, he was also just it was an absolute peeve. It was an absolute mistake. he wasn't a, he'd try to do stuff that he shouldn't be doing. He tried, I can't remember everything, it was so long ago that he did to me, but I kind of just got annoyed at him, like really annoyed at him, so I just bent his finger back as far as possible. Hi! She got me jump by that. I just bent his finger as far back as possible, made him start crying in pain. He started chasing after me. I ran up to a teacher. I got into trouble for doing it, but I explained everything and what happened. Now, I am always the kid that would cry again a C4 also, which was like a detention. Basically every single time we get a detention, I'd cry. Spamton Deltarune? It just have him pretty much in it, yeah. But we'd have like a detention that I'd cry, pretty much. I was very much a crybaby when it came to that sort of stuff. But isolation was like a new level. That's where you'd like spend half a day or a full day in. I've only had half a day isolation. I had 2. This one was, I guess, reasonable in a way. But this other time, which I will tell you in a moment, was absolutely, it was cruel. Because I did not deserve it in the slightest. But basically, ran up to the teacher, and we had geography next. And we went up to geography, and you can see him crying in geography, because it was in my geography class as well. And he got taken out of lesson for questioning of what happened. We had to like write a statement and everything. And someone like the next table to me was like, "Did you make him cry?" I was like, "Yeah." I was proud of it. After you talk about school like a mental asylum, it felt like it at points. It really did. I hated school. But when it came to tunnel expansion, that increases the chances. But we got the statements in, and I managed to hold in the tears. I was not crying somehow. But this guy who never cried was always the tough guy that would get isolations. He was bawling his eyes out. There was like the balcony I was on about. He was walking down that with his head even when he was moving, it was like when you put your head in your arms while you sat at your desk. He was kind of like doing that, but on the railing. Like as he was walking down the balcony with the railings. So that was pretty funny, honestly. And he was just crying the entire time. I somehow managed to hold it in. Like, item asylum. We all hate school, but how's get executed is complete. Yeah. When it came to this other story, okay. So I'm not very good with dance. I get very anxious because of it. And I was being told that I had to do like a single dance part. I'm fine doing dance if I'm told what to dance. Like what I'm meant to do. But if I have to do my own solo part, I just start freaking out with anxiety. I start like going, what am I meant to do? I don't like this. I really don't like this. I start panicking. And I started panicking that much that I actually went out of the room. Like I refused to go in, and you get like an isolation for not going. Hello. You'd have like an isolation for missing class. Well, you get C for missing class, but if you just walk out of class, you get like an isolation, which is half day or yeah. So I press refuse in MD gifts. Yes, I do. Oh, give me a sec. Okay, never mind. I don't get a second. Can I get a second? I beg. Okay, I've got to just skip the floor. This is a Monster Mash type dance. Yeah, but it was like it was one of those dances where they expect us to do a bit more, I'm pretty sure. But I was like held at gunpoint to do it, it felt. I hated it. But I ended up... so what they decided to do was, instead of being reasonable people and just realize that, oh wait, his anxiety is going through the roof, we should probably not do this. The first day they let me off of it, but the next day they were forcing it upon me again, and I just refused. So I got like forced to have an isolation. It was meant to be a full day of isolation because I was refusing against one of like the main teachers. Hello. And yeah, my mom managed to convince them to put it down to half a day because it would be my first one, and she also knew I didn't deserve it. So I got out of so I had to have the full day of like half a day of isolation,
I brought a friend.
just because of my anxiety.
You'll never guess who's here with us.
Refused. Maybe still. Yeah, but it was just in general dance. I just don't like it. All day isolation for the first for anxiety is absurd. Yeah, so my mum managed to get it down. Mango, like the item you need for Scrappy and that good game I created. What's this map? What is... What was I meant to do? I want to explore that map. That looks insane. Yeah, dancer. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Thanks. I wanted to see more about that map. That looked cool. But yeah, end up dealing with having to deal with that for a day. There was one really nice teacher, but she ended up leaving. All the nice teachers ended up leaving pretty much. That I had. They were really nice, but yeah. My computer science teacher and my chemistry teacher, they were lovely. My chemistry, I've got another story for you guys. Maths teacher. So I had another math teacher. I had a math teacher in year 10. So this was meant to be like my the teacher would teach me stuff for the mock exams coming up by the end of the year. She she taught me one thing that entire year. She taught everyone else everything else, but she refused to teach me. Kids there are so stupid. Like, oh, yeah, everyone that was like trying to be the cool kids were all into PE. Because every so dances, I do. But yeah. Do you want to know how I know that this teacher didn't teach me specifically? She did she was a favoritism teacher, by the way. But do you want to know what she said that just proves that she refused to teach me? It's true that one of my teachers made a student have an epileptic attack from stress. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah. That is pretty messed up. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I just wondering, how many of you guys do you think can guess how I know that she refused to teach me though? In one of my very important years of school. Oh great, Terratuma. Yeah. I'm just saying, you guys have a few guesses, I'm interested. Because she didn't inform me, but others talked about it. No. I'll let you guys have like 2 more guesses. Just assuming. wasn't me. You overheard her saying it. I didn't over. Okay, I'll tell you. I didn't overhear it. She said this to my face when I asked for assistance because this is where I found out that I wasn't very good at listening to stuff unless it was towards me and I was actively engaged. She just said no. She said no. Her reasoning behind her not helping me was because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I read that. Yeah, the reason why she didn't teach me was because I didn't listen to what she was saying. That's her entire reasoning. In the most important years of your... No. Wait, give me a sec. Pays to learn... No. Oh! Oh, you're there. I was too busy reading chat. Is that her trying to explain? Pretty much, yeah. And do you know something kind of funny? Next second, like 2 minutes later, someone asked for help. She said, "Sure, let me show. What do you need help with?" To another student. This being one of the more popular students as well. It's just... So yeah. Welcome to. Some people think brain cells. Yeah. So my mum, I'm pretty sure my mum got stressed at points because of this, because she was struggling to understand stuff, and she won't understand stuff once I finally understood it. But there was like, I think it was quadratic formula or something. I'm not sure what it was. But I had to teach myself an entire, like, several entire topics of math just because she refused to teach me. Like, that entire year. And the thing is, that isn't even the worst thing she's done. That isn't even the worst. Well, it's actually one of the worst. It is the worst thing she's done. But she also did something worse in a sense of like, just giving people more reason to bully you. Basically, I sit on the table with like really smart students. I beg your pardon. No, this is in secondary school. This would have been like grade 11 for you guys. In America and that. So yeah, it'd be like grade 11. So I'm in year 10 at this point. She thought... Basically, she's always trying to joke. So I try to get on her good side by joking myself to her. So I go into her room while she's setting it up, and she tells me, "Cameron, go out the room for a second." I leave the room, I count to 1, and then enter the room again, and then I have a little laugh, saying, "Well, you told me give you a second, wait a second, so I waited a second," just to try and get on her good side. She did not like that, so she forced me to stay at the door, and then finally told me to sit down last, and announced to the entire class how we were doing a bingo thing as well, so we had like points in that. It was meant to be like a fun activity. Oh my god. She decided to go to secondary school. I think it's like high school for you guys, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's high school for you guys, pretty much. She thought it'd be a good idea to then announce in front of the entire class when we're putting our team on, saying how... thing is, we had other smart students, like there was one person who was really smart, so their team won in the end. But so basically, just because I did this one joke, she decided to deduct the point, embarrass me in front of the entire class, saying because of Cam making a joke that he shouldn't have, I am deducting the point, like half the points off of his team, just because of a joke, when she jokes herself. And keep in mind, her jokes are incredibly terrible. Just try and be nice to her. It was absolutely terrible, her jokes, half the time. So yeah, that was fun. In the schooling system? Alright. But yeah, we got... She basically just embarrassed me in front of my entire class just because of me making a joke that I thought she might find a bit funny. Also, 2 drones, great, on this map as well. Where you're explaining all your teachers and bullies, it feels like they were never humbled before. Yeah, you've actually got a point. And by the way, this teacher, she had 2 kids. Just keep in mind, she had 2 kids. I'm scared for how those kids are gonna end up growing up and behaving like. Yeah. May those poor kids be... Yeah. I pray for that they have actually good behavior in the future. Run kill. But yeah, just welcome to my school. Let me think of any other stories I have. Trying to think. Not me. Oh, hello. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. You know, I didn't think it would be that long. Making my school look amazing. Great enemy subscribe now. Devs need to fix this? Yeah, they do. Yeah, welcome to my school, guys. Trying to think what other stories I have. Oh yeah, this same math teacher, she hated my... Okay, we'll say I've got 2 cousins, brother and sister. The sister is the teacher really likes. The brother she hates. Only in the UK, yeah. But the sister she liked a lot and thought she was very good. She was, like I said, she was one of those favoritism teachers. And what's it called? When it came to... Oh, that's Barry Underwire. That's interesting. And when it came to the brother, she literally came up to the brother and started saying how much better of a student the sister is on front of him. Literally went up to him and started saying that. Be honest, without being illegal, to be honest, it's garbage. Yeah, she just went up to the brother and just started saying how he was like such a bad student compared to his sister. The mission room, I was not stepping into a certain plot of grass. I was like, there was like grass that you weren't meant to step on, but people stepped on it anyway. So we. How are you meant to mark the grass? Apollyon, that's how. Trust me, guys. I'm not sure really. I'm just gonna be honest, I think the school was dumb in general. Yeah, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, but yeah, he just went up to the brother and just started talking a load of rubbish about him and basically saying how he was a bad student compared to his sister, like I said. I'll read what's happening in chat in a second. How's a looker? Hello, looker. Teachers notice you zoned out, need attention, and pick you on purpose. It's that. My mom just came and started saying, "Wait a minute." It was like listening into my conversation with you guys. Very very miserable time. Just go focus on this real quick. I swear they must have some vet there against everyone doing. Oh, I won't pay attention. Happens to everybody. But yeah, I had several terrible teachers. But I had a couple good ones. My computer science teacher was definitely my favorite teacher. He was the most understanding out of all of them, and I think he was one of the youngest teachers there actually, but he was such a nice guy. General just sucks, yeah. College you get a lot more freedom, plus I get to play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate all day. Well, when I've got my free time anyway. Oh great. Yeah, I get to play a lot of Super Smash Bros. That's fun. I think when there's dangerous stuff, I'm just not gonna look at chat. Never mind, I'm dead. I think I've been too distracted giving out stories that I've been dying too much. We have like a test room at a college. We call it the test room, and basically I remember in the previous year, they still try and get into the room, but our teacher always said that we couldn't, if we were banning people, it'd have to be banning everyone, except from the game students. And they had the occasional people that weren't games that were allowed in. Every social studies teacher I've had were not right up in the head, one way or another. Podcast when? I don't know. I think I have to retell all these stories. Thing is, I think I might have just got negative stories. That's like a lot of stuff. Because I might animate some stuff. But when it came to what was I about to say? I'm trying to remember. What story do I have in mind? Oh yeah, college. It's this one person. Let's call him David. Yeah, just David. We still have to deal with him to this day. He like tries to come into the test room nowadays just to try and make people uncomfortable. And starts commenting on stuff. And he gets called out by the teacher to get out because he just causes trouble every time he comes in. And our teacher originally just said, like I said, he said that it's either all the game students come in or not. It's either other people come in, including him, or game students only. And we had other people that would usually hang out in the test room that aren't just game students. But these who's that? What this guy kept trying to do, like every day he tried to get us out of the test room and try to get us banned from there for like a month or so. And he managed to succeed one time actually, which was rather unfortunate. He definitely should have been. Oh, look at that. But he would like try get in, and when he finally got us banned from the room, he was bragging like as much as he could.
Little friends.
Round. Okay, twins. Yeah, he started bragging about how he got us kicked out, and like we'd be in the classroom rather than the test room. He starts saying like I'm here to say that my mission has been accomplished. He actually said that. He just kept trying to come into the room so that he can like close it all. Thing is, some people in this group actually knew from my secondary school. I assume the reason why they decided to do that was because I was in there. Which I assume was one of the reasons why they did it. But again, that's just me assuming. It's not entirely just the reason why they did it. Really sounds like the type of person who does not show up about being annoying. There's a Golden Champion Award. Sounds about right. But he was just not a nice guy. He never is. And nowadays he just keeps trying to get in, and he'll be like, say, oh, play Solid Snake, play this, and just like saying it in a very awkward tone than his usual speaking voice, just to try and make, just try to announce himself that he's there, to try and annoy people. No one likes him. Everyone hates him in the room, and the thing is, originally, our teacher was, like I said, about like only letting like a group of people or no people at all. But eventually it got to the point where just he just started making it so that specifically him and his group can't get in because of how much trouble they've caused. If I haven't been talking that much that my throat's gonna dry. Those are the same people who piss me off. Yeah, I was literally about to actually get to the elevator. End up kissing the floor when I'm done with it. To be fair, it's kind of one of those skinny people that like skinny guys that just like being killed. Yeah, to people. Just because they feel like it. Okay, I don't think there's any drones for once. There is, in fact, a mimic though. But yeah, he's just an absolute pain that we unfortunately have to deal with every day. The thing is, he knows he's not meant to be in there. He gets told several times like, whoa, why am I not meant to be in here, sir? I'm just saying so because I can't actually say the names. Is we've had that many problems that we've actually had like the several rules put in. So usually we'd have like on the last day of college of the week, we like have all the students from every from both year groups just hang out and start doing stuff together. But guess what? We can't do that now because loads of people are doing stuff, including his group. So yeah, we unfortunately end up missing out on some fun stuff. That we'd only really get to do nowadays at lunch. Let's see, what other stories do I have for you guys? Oh, we haven't had the mines in a long time. Screw David, yeah. But I didn't notice an hour has passed. I think it has literally just been an hour of story time, hasn't it? Story time on me not getting far and dying. Oh great, twins. Where'd they go? Not sure, but if it's away from me, I'm not complaining. But when it comes to, we have had quite a few things happen when it comes to, college. Second year. No, the teachers they're really funny, honestly. Well, it's not, I'm saying extremely funny, I mean like he's just silly guys to to talk to. Unfortunately, we don't have one of our old teachers anymore. He ends up teaching like media instead. When he used to teach stuff like when he used to teach games. Good boy, thank you. Oh. No, leave me be, I just want to do my work. Oh, channel got added. Aww, I thought I could get out of the way. Is that right? Playing siege games? What kind of siege games? I'm trying to think what siege games are actually. Well, the siege game I'm thinking of is like Rainbow Six Siege. Because it's got siege in the name. But yeah, people are I've had to deal with a lot of bad people. Oh yeah, today I had like we went to this pub. It was pretty decent food. I don't think I'll have the burger again, I don't think. She was nice. Who was old but she was nice? What, like your teacher? I remember there was a teacher in like primary who would like give us, she was a fun teacher, she'd like give us small teasers and call it brain food. Actually, yeah, here's another thing that actually happened. I know I was a right brat during primary school. We had like junior and like infant in primary. This was back when it was just infant, not just primary school as a whole. But I've had in year 2, and basically we'll start with a few girls. There was John, I think I called him. Yeah, John was there. Just when I was friends with him. And then let's call this other guy. Well, what should we call him? Let's call him Tall because he was tall. We already had. John is the one that sent me to hospital. That one time. But wait, give me a sec. Wait, you're better off changing the name of stream to LilGala Storytime. Sure. What? Why not? LilGala Storytime. There. I've actually changed it to that just for the joke. Okay, dangerous entity. We have to be careful here. Oh my god. It's Jack. Of course, why won't it be Jack? Damn. I win though. Is the glitch woman there to tell you you're taking too long? In a way, yeah, she does. She spawns after like a certain amount of time. She usually around the same time she spawns something. I'm getting this map a lot. Why are you spawned here? Okay, I'm gonna get this done. Gonna say before this drone gets me, I'm gonna do that real quick. I think there's 2 grapplers. Damn, speedrun. What was I on about though? Let me read chat. Fireworks still firing? Ah. Let me think of another story. We had there was as soon as I've put the title on, now I just can't think of stories. I had... I don't know why I'm saying I had. I don't even know what I'm on about. Today I was actually out after an opening day. One thing I do get to talk about with people is animation stuff. Which is pretty nice, and one thing I've noticed a lot over like the time I've been at college, like not a single person wants to focus in animation. I'm like the only one in my entire college that wants to focus on animation. Like you could just ask anyone, and I'm telling you, 100% chance that they're not focusing on animation. Without a doubt. Yeah, it's a very scary channel. But yeah, you're like guaranteed not have a single animation. But one thing I have noticed that I've had plenty of people in like the New Year's looking into animation, which is actually really nice to see. Also, I need a heal. Most of my stories really come from secondary school, now that I think about it. Oh, wait, I have a story for you guys. I have a very good one. Well, bad for past me, but yeah. But I have a very, very good story. So this guy, this story does include John again, believe it or not. John is a, seems to be in quite a lot of stories. So John, what he had decided to do. Give me a sec. No, I don't trust. Yeah, he's right there. Well, John decided to, basically we were going out to this like camping place. And we're in like the cabins. And we're meant to be Hensley, that sort of thing. And we didn't get to sleep really because someone ended up oh, I also just thought of another story after this. But we could not get to sleep because there was this one guy, we'll call him let's just call him Idiot. So Idiot and John, they thought it'd be a good idea to start. What is this slip? What was that slip? That was insane. I swear, these slips seems to be happening like the worst timings. But as I was saying though, this guy, like I said, we'll call him Idiot. He decided to try keep us all up late and just start doing as many things as possible. First, it started with putting toothpaste on his bed. Oh my god, how did I not get spotted by them? Oh yeah. I'm dead. Candy from as like actual custom candies? Damn. But like 2D, I've tried 3D once, but I failed horribly. It's something you need to get used to. But first they put toothpaste in the bed, and they started messing around, and then they started trying to affect us, and they actually hit one of us in the there's another person. This was the person that was maybe at a table. We'll call him. Let's call him Rob. So Rob, he decided to. He ended up getting hit on the head by this person. And I think I hit in the head of a pillow, actually, or something. But the thing is I didn't want this to happen, and then also I'm pretty sure like the zip part pretty much almost hit his eye, so it hurt him a lot. Because obviously it's painful when you get hit in the zip part of a pillow. But that happened to him, which wasn't good at all. And then we ended up looking at ourselves in the back room, and for some reason I kept falling for the trick, because I was a kid, I was gullible. And that, even though I knew it was wrong, they said finally we'll stop, and then they just continued trying to do stuff to try and hurt us and that. We eventually had to, the teacher actually started hearing all the commotion and came inside to tell us all to go to sleep. So we did. The next morning, I got set him that, started playing and that, and they were like, wait a minute, I need to tell us to the teacher like I was meant to. Because obviously I need to tell the teacher. So I told her about it, and then do you want to know what her response was? Like, okay, one guess. Who wants to know her response? Like, can anyone guess?
Did I see something fantastic?
You and me. You blamed everyone else but the guy who did it? No, what she decided to do was say, well, obviously if it didn't, by the way, this was like the teacher we had to talk to, by the way, if any trouble was going on. He said, well, obviously if it took you this long for us to talk to us, by the way, this was like an hour after we woke up, then it's not that important. That's what she said. And she just let them off. TDX Relic rework drops. Oh, there's a rework? Nice. Yeah, I think I did see a post about Relic actually, yeah. Yeah, she just said, no, she just said, nah, if it took that long, if it took that long, then yeah, it's not that important. So she just let them all get off of what they did that last night, and yeah, flying unit, an overseer would be way better. All right, sounds interesting. But yeah, also this is just like super easy. Done. He is not super easy to deal with though. Uh, 3703. Alright, nice. Glad I'm out of school at this point, that's fair. But yeah, she just let them get on with it, off of it, pretty much. And then, also, I did have this other story. So we had Tall, and then we had John. The guy Tall, and then we had John. And, what they decided to do was, well, sat at a table with some girls, and I was just kind of sat there eating while talking a bit. And when this happened, they... Oh, hello. One of them actually... John wasn't trying to do anything bad. He was just kind of talking, but you know how sometimes when you talk, you accidentally like spit or something, like spit out at someone by accident when you're just talking. Basically, they end up getting like mad. The girls started to say "ew" and all that, and then the guy Tall decided to spit intentionally at them. Which was even worse. I didn't do anything, by the way, and I got forced to stay in, even though I did nothing. I'm just like, well, what did I do? I didn't do a load of nothing. I was just here. So yeah, just because I was one of the boys, I just got forced to stay there. Yeah, and then I had this other story that I had in my head. Let me try and remember what it was. We had it was something I had relate that was somewhat okay. Yeah, now this was a pretty bad story, and It happened to me. I got the worst out of it. I always seem to get the worst out of people, I swear. But I got invited to a Nerf party from someone at my primary school. And oh my god! I don't care about your friend. I am speeding. Jeez. Oh, 2 channels now. But basically, I was at a Nerf party and I got invited by someone I knew. So I came along. There was one person they didn't want joining the Nerf party, who we'll call Bad Guy. So Bad Guy, it was like this was like the first thing we heard of what was happening. Oh, I can't do it in time. I am very unlucky with stuff. Okay, so he originally, first thing we saw was I was upstairs. We had like a indoors playground. I was on like the top floor of it. And looking down below, I was with John at the time. Me and John were being friendly at the time, even though I knew he had his problems. But we saw from like down below, there was like 2 kids around a little kid who were trying to make sure this little kid was okay because she started crying. I just thought this kid got hurt or something. Just by himself. Little did I know it would actually be because of something much worse that I'd end up getting into, unfortunately. Basically later on, I see that this person, the bad guy, we'll call him the bad guy. The bad guy thought it'd be a good idea to start, just in front of it, he hit someone in the head with a Nerf gun. A Nerf gun, if those who don't know what a Nerf gun is, so like basically just guns with that shoot rubber bullets, pretty much, like soft foam rubber bullets. And with that, they instead of just hitting them, shooting each other, they decided to actually hit them with the gun itself. And when it came to it, they went after us, and this was like the first time I've actually ever like been frozen in shock or like being scared. Like I was just stuck in place. I didn't even realize what had happened. I just froze. My brain shut off. But I was just like frozen and just stood still. And next thing I know, I like blink, and John is on the floor crying because he's literally just been hit in the head. And I was like trying to be a good Samaritan, I guess, or whatever you call him, good person. I pushed the bad guy, like trying to push him down the stairs of this thing. It was like rubber soft play area, so it wasn't anything that would actually like majorly hurt him. But I tried pushing him away so that I could get out. When it came to this, when the pass was so reckless, yeah. When it came to it though, I managed to push him, but there was a slide that went all the way down at the top of this thing. I went down it, but as I started going down, I got hit in the head, and I got it the worst, unfortunately. He was very peeved off, this person. And I got hit in the head, came down, I could barely walk. Like, no, I couldn't even walk. I was crawling on the floor, crying to my mum and all the other parents. They saw it. My head was bleeding. That's always a good sign. Yeah, my head was bleeding, and I told them who it was. I told them it's the bad guy, and I remember one thing was funny. I went on Pokemon Go because my mum gave it to me to try to cheer me up. And there was a Diggler, which I'd never actually seen before in the game. I tried catching it, ran away. I was like, why did it have to run away from me? Yeah, that bit was pretty funny, but yeah, it was really unfortunate that I like try to protect people, but of course I always get the worst. Yeah, that was like, I can't agree more as a reckless kid in the past. Yeah, unfortunately I did get hit in the head, and the rest of the day was ruined pretty much as a kid. It hurt a lot. Yeah, me talking about that, I remember I was hanging out with, I was at someone's house, and there was this robot that we had that you could play with. They're like, you could say stuff, and and it would do stuff like spin around, come to my hand or something. It was pretty cool, I'll be honest. But we thought it'd be a good idea to get on the top of his bunk bed, get a load of pillows. But I thought it'd be a good idea. What would happen if we had the blanket over it, like have the robot under it, stood up by the way, I'm pretty sure, and jumped down. I jumped head first. Just head first, trying to do a front flip, which I could barely do by the way because it was that low of it was pretty short, and my head was on the floor, and this by chance my mum literally just came into the house. You guys pretend that sticks were salt. Who didn't? Yeah, talking about sticks, I have another story. Um, one time I went to Lincoln in the past, and when I went to Lincoln, I went with my cousin and his friend, and we're like throwing sticks at each other by the castle that's in Lincoln. Yeah, we went kind of far to get here. It was like I think it was meant like be like a couple of days there, but it ended up getting cut short because I sent my cousin to the hospital. It's not really something to be proud of, really. I did not mean to eat that. I was just trying to read stuff. So yeah, I actually sent my cousin to the hospital. Oh. I thought I died when I slipped. Oh, nice. There's a channel. Have fun. Yeah, I sent my cousin to the hospital because, like, I'm gonna be. It was the most insane throw of my life, most insane aim. Oh my god, I went this way with this way. Here we go. Oh my god! Getting mad that I was doing that and beat me with one. But yeah, I threw the stick up the thing and I managed to hit him directly in the eye with the stick, and it was some pretty high force as well. I feel bad for that. So yeah. Not the best things for me to do. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end stream here. I should have probably been focusing more on actually playing this game. I'll be honest, but it was pretty fun to talk about stories about negative stuff in life, you know, the usual. But yeah, I'll be ending stream for today. I'll be doing a game night. I might be doing a game night tomorrow, I think. For like a first anniversary game night for this game, since yeah, it's gonna be cool. So yeah, I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Who knows, I might have some more stories to tell. I'll have to think of some. So yeah, I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Bye!